piece of sheet metal. It's going to be my tab that I want to work with. And we're just going to kind of simulate the same steps here. So I have a flat piece of sheet metal. I have my actual deforming tool. So when I go into the emboss command, I just pick both of those items. You'll notice that we give you information for clearances, for thicknesses, things of that nature. And once you run the command and execute, what you'll see is that if I rotate the part model upside down, very quickly and easily, I've been able to develop a very complex sheet metal part. I should get a ooh and an ah for that. Come on, folks. All right, so all of this will propagate back over to our assembly. Now, if we look in this particular area, we've got this little simple bracket, but basically the bracket probably needs some type of stiffeners to give some extra support here. And so what I want to do is just go through some commands that we've had in the product for quite a while, and I just want to unfold this particular sheet metal part. By unfolding this part, at this point I can go in and create any type of deformed feature that I'm looking for. It could be drum cutouts, dimples, loopers, whatever the case may be. But I'm just going to create a couple of different dimples here on the face of this particular part. And so I'm just going to use two sketches where we're going through and creating a mirror. Once the actual dimples are created on the part, what I want you to pay attention to here is these actual dimples, they're crossing two separate bends. So as I go in and rebend this particular part model and collect all of those bends, what you'll notice is now I've created deformed features going across multiple bends, and I also was able to now pull multiple drum features at one time, whereas in the past, we had a limit to how many you can create at one time. And so if we go back and look at this assembly now, we've got support there. Now some of the really cool stuff we're working in sheet metal and ST6 is if you look at this particular part model, you'll notice that everything in the Pathfinder is features. It's part modeling type features. It doesn't do anything or say anything about working in an actual sheet metal environment. So if I go up and tell Solid Edge that I want to just turn on my sheet metal tools, I've got all four of these particular circles that you see on the face of the part. And what I would like to do to this actual part model is go in and use these sketches to create four drum cutouts. And again, in the past, we could only pull basically one drum cutout or what have you deformed feature at a time. But ST6 has given us the option to be able to go in and pull multiples. They can be different shapes. They don't all have to be the same kind of sketch type information. So it doesn't matter as long as it's a sketch, we can go in and work with that as well. Now, in this particular area, you'll notice that we have a fender that's part of the trailer. And if you look at this actual part, you'll notice that, well, maybe this part is not going to lend itself to sheet metal. It's really not going to lend itself to working as an actual, stamped kind of component. But when I'm looking at the fender, there's no kind of support. There's no kind of mounting mechanism to the actual frame of the trailer itself. And so if you think about, all the routines and the things that you would have to go through as far as working, with just creating standard features, well, this particular part would lend itself to maybe some more simplified type of creation. And by doing that, we could go in now on any kind of part model that you have inside of Solid Edge, and you can actually go in and start creating sheet metal type features. So if we go in and select this sketch I already have out here, I can start pulling a contour flange. You'll notice because I am in sheet metal, I can now actually go in and put bend radiuses in. And again, this is a part model. It's not a sheet metal part itself. And so I want to take this flange and wrap the contour flange around those three different faces, so I end up with something that looks like that. Lastly,